Welcome to another exciting episode with Life with A Praise. Today we are doing something special. It's a Q&A session where we'll be answering questions, sharing more insights, and having real conversations on life, on faith, on finance, relationship, and everything between. Today I'm not alone. I have a guest, Omeh. She is the CEO of Omeh, and she also has a YouTube channel, Talk with Omeh. Omeh, say hi.
Hi.
So quickly, let's dive into the discussion without wasting much time. The first question we have here is, how do I know if the relationship is going somewhere? Omeh.
Oh, okay. I don't really know much about relationships, but I'll just give my 2 cents. There's this saying that goes thus: if you know, you know.
Actually.
Do you understand? But there are still some relationship that used to have like rough starts. Do you understand? There are people that tend to compare their partner with other persons. Do you understand? You just need to understand the kind of person he or she is and just try to see if their flaws is something you can cope with. If their good sides outweigh the bad sides, then you can now start considering if the relationship is going somewhere or not. Because if you're not really feeling the person, maybe you guys don't meet each other halfway when it comes to certain things, I think you just let the person go because you guys are not agreeing, or when you guys don't agree on major things.
issues.
Yes, like if you guys don't agree, if you don't see things from the same perspective, I don't think you should even be considering spending forever with that person.
Okay, so people will tell you that a relationship has to be chemistry. There must be a chemistry between both of you. But I feel that real relationship don't really have chemistry, but clarity.
Yeah.
If you say chemistry, meaning it's just a vibe, it's just a feeling. But when there is clarity, I feel okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. What is your own will not leave you confused?
True. What is your own will not leave you confused? I started again with the remark. Okay, why do girls fall for emotional, unavailable guys? I do girls because, okay, let's use Epoma as a scenario. Most of these girls in Epoma, let's tell ourselves the truth, they are dating a guy because of what they can get. Majority of the girls.
Okay.
Because based on the story we have here, there are girls that are in a relationship, but they still go out with another guy, which is not meant to be so. So what would you not say about girls that follow guys based on emotions and not their sense? Because ideally, if you are dating somebody, they'll tell you that love is blind, and they'll also tell you that
love is blind.
With now what people assume, or what people say, and they'll also tell you that Namumu they fall in love.
Okay.
But like we always say, Namumu they stay husband house, which is true because there are sometimes when you have to discipline yourself, you have to accommodate what necessary that on a normal day you will not accommodate.
Yeah.
But now this one is a different case. We have girls that
are falling emotionally unavailable guys.
So what will you say about that?
Okay. Most girls are in relationships because their friends are there. If you feel like you for yourself, you are enough, any other person that's coming your way is a plus. You would carefully choose who you are allowing into your life. True. Do you understand? So most girls are just doing relationship because they don't want to be single. My friend is not single, I don't want to be single too. If you know what you are doing, if you know what you want, you would go for the right person. And most times, most girls just feel like, I can change him.
True. They always
a guy that is nonchalant in your DM is chalant somewhere. Yes, it is just you he does not like. It is just you doesn't want to put efforts into the whatever for. You get? So if you know what you want, you would go for it.
So as a girl, you should never be a real for another guy.
Exactly.
Don't have the mentality of I'll fix him, I'll fix him. You will be fixing him till you guys get married.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it might never happen. The fixing might never happen.
Okay, can prayer change a toxic person?
First and foremost, toxicity kills. It kills. It is not until a guy starts eating you that is being toxic.
Yeah,
even being emotionally unavailable is toxic. because you'll be thinking, what's he doing now? Should I text him? Like I don't know if I'm making
I understand.
sense.
But if you actually trust your boyfriend, you are not meant to be wondering, okay, what?
Yes, if you want to pray for someone that is toxic, you can do it from a distance.
You don't have to let the person know that you are.
Yes, and with Gen Zs now we have this word. He has anger issues. He will kill you one day, and that's the end of your chapter. So I don't advise with dealing with a toxic partner, be it male or female. Let them go. You can pray for them from a distance. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Just let them be. There's always someone better for you.
Okay, and also that God can change some people, but He will not also force them to change. So
Yes.
you can pray for a toxic person, but if the person refuses to change, that's another thing.
Yes, you cannot change someone that's not ready to change.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
Why does school feel so draining even when I am doing very well? I know you can't relate to this anymore, but I think you can give us a little instance. When you were in school, was it very, very draining? It's only like me now. I stopped YouTube for like, I think 3 months. The last episode I posted was in February, and we are in. I think that was February last year.
Yeah, this is
and
me.
already 2025 May, you can see. So me putting schoolwork, putting church, because I'm a church girl, forgive me, I can brag about that. Putting church and also putting my life, like what I have passion for, is very, very taxing. So how will you advise we children like to combine both together?
Okay, first and foremost, the thing is, nobody has it all together. We are just acting like we do. Why school is very draining, even when you are doing so well, is because you are giving your all into something and you want results. Do you understand? School is draining for you because you are making efforts to have good grades. There are students that don't care. They're here because their parents force them or something. So those ones will just do school like any I want be maybe. Do you understand? So it is draining because you are putting in your all to get good results. Do you understand? And the thing is, it is always the end that matters.
True.
Do you get? So if you feel like you are getting the results you want, I don't want you to see it as draining. I want you to see it as you are building something. Do you understand? Like you are working towards a particular goal and you can see that you are achieving it. So don't relent. Just keep going until you attain the final goal. Do you understand? Yeah.
One thing school have taught me, because I think I've spent 4 years now in Epomada, success without balance leads to burnt out. So in the midst of the back-to-back classes, in the midst of preparing for exams, in the midst of going to church, in the midst of attending seminar, conference, create time for yourself, create time to have fun, create time to sleep, create time to go see a movie. Okay, Omeh, what do you feel? Okay, how do you deal with loneliness in university, especially when everyone else look like they have it together? Many people, you just see someone from afar, and look like someone that don't have problem, but you on the other hand, like, can I get this? How can I pass this stage and everything?
Okay, I think we first need to understand that there's nobody without problem.
And I actually feel that people are actually faking, like they are pretending to be who they are not. That's why we see them like, oh, this person is perfect, but on the inside they have a whole lot going on.
Okay. I said it earlier, like nobody has it all figured out. We are just acting like we do. There's no, I would not agree with you when you say people are faking. What if that's what helps them cope with their problem? Do you understand? And me, I never had to deal with loneliness in school. I don't know, because God blessed me with like good persons. Like I'm always surrounded with genuine people. But if you find yourself in that kind of situation, just understand that you will always be enough.
Okay.
You on your own, you would always be enough. Any other person that is in your corner is just an addition.
True.
So just make sure you're always enough for yourself. Listen to yourself. Take time to like unwind. Like don't get caught up in the moment, like trying to fix everything. take your time. Even butterflies, when they are tired, they rest their wings. So just take your time, chill. And when you are charged, you can go on again. Do you understand? Just always understand that you are enough.
Okay, and also look for someone that you can connect with, like your kind of people.
Yeah.
Okay, when I entered school, I was not alone. But by the time my sister graduated, that was when I didn't resume on time because I felt okay. Well, if my sister has graduated, I'll be the only one in school. I'll be lonely and all of that. But at the end of the day, I didn't feel lonely because I had right people around me and everything. So I would advise, find people that you can connect with, people that are real, people that are intentional, because there are still intentional people out there. Not because of loneliness, go and follow weapon fashion against you. So the last question: how do we balance God, grade, and our goals?
How do we balance God, grades, and our goals?
Because we have students that are entering school every year. I think they just wrote down recently another set of children will be entering school. So how do they balance God, going to church? Like we redeem now, we have church on Sunday, on Tuesday, and on Thursday. And I have classes Monday to Friday. And I have a goal of, I want to be a good dancer, TMA student. So how will I balance the school life, the church life, and my dancing?
Even the Bible says wisdom is profitable to the wise. Do you understand? Be sensible. There are some Christian brothers and sisters that would forget that their primary reason why they're in Omeh is to school. They'll forsake school. They're always going to church, know how to balance it. Put God first. Why putting God first? Be sensible. Don't forget why you are in Omeh. As you are praying, as you are like going to church, building your spiritual life, don't let your academics be lagging behind. And your social life too is very important. You are not coming to school to learn only book. I graduated from history. I did not come to school to learn only history. I met people along the line. There are things that there are things that I saw in a different perspective as I probably 6 years ago, and I don't see them in that light again. Do you understand? Just know how to balance it. Put God first and be sensible. Build your spiritual life, your academics, and your social life. Everything none should come before the other. God should be more though, but just know how to balance it.
Okay, start your day every day with God, then create a schedule. The time you have to go to church, go to church. The time you want to go to school, go to school. The time for your rehearsals or your social life. Don't be going to church when you have exam. You'll be praying. At the end of the day, you will fail.
God will help you. God will not help you.
You will fail.
God will not help you. You're supposed to be writing exam, not in school.
So when it's time of exam, read like you don't know anybody. And if you want to pray like you don't know anybody. So guys, we've come to the end of this episode. If you have any question, please feel free to drop it in the comment section, as we'll be discussing your particular question in the next episode. I still remember one and only host, Praise, and I'm with Omeh. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to turn on your notification button. Until the very next episode, I still remember one and only Praise. Bye.